On March 15, 2025, Israeli forces launched attacks on Gaza. A drone strike in Gaza City killed 4 Palestinians. The Israeli Navy also killed a Palestinian off the coast. This is unfortunately nothing new. Just this week, 4 Palestinians collecting wood and 1 fisherman were also killed by Israeli forces. These attacks are part of a pattern of daily ceasefire violations. In southern Gaza, Israeli tanks and gunboats shelled the Shabura neighborhood. This area is densely populated with civilians. Many innocent people are caught in the crossfire. The recent attacks have caused widespread fear and panic among Gazans. People are afraid to leave their homes. The constant threat of violence makes it difficult to live a normal life. The international community must condemn these attacks and call for an immediate ceasefire. The people of Gaza deserve to live in peace and security. The United Nations is deeply concerned about the situation in Gaza. A UN commission has accused Israel of committing genocidal acts. This includes the systematic destruction of women's health care. The UN also accuses Israel of using sexual violence as a war strategy. This includes horrific acts like forced public stripping and sexual assault. The UN also called out the destruction of a fertility clinic. This attack resulted in the loss of thousands of embryos. Israel denies these accusations. They say the UN is biased against them, but the evidence is hard to ignore. The international community must hold Israel accountable for its actions. The people of Gaza deserve justice. They deserve to live in a world free from violence and oppression. The violence is not limited to Gaza. On March 15, 2025, the Israeli army also carried out attacks in the West Bank. 1 man was shot and killed in the town of Salfit, an 18-year-old was wounded in Beita, and a 21-year-old was killed in an overnight raid in Salem. There were also reports of gunfire, explosions, and house demolitions in the Nur Shams refugee camp. An ambulance was even fired upon. This kind of violence is completely unacceptable. The international community must demand an end to the occupation and the violence that comes with it. The people of Palestine deserve to live in freedom and peace. The people of Gaza are suffering. They are facing a dire humanitarian crisis. There are chronic shortages of food, fuel, and medical supplies. Community kitchens are struggling to feed the hungry. Many people have been displaced from their homes. They have lost their jobs and their livelihoods. The situation is desperate. The international community must provide urgent humanitarian assistance to the people of Gaza. We cannot stand by and watch as innocent people suffer. We must act now to end the violence and bring peace to the region.